Say it with me.
Lord, bitch. Lord, 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 bitch, 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 bitch.
What's up? It's your boy Tyler from Live in the Lab. We're here with my boy Doni.
Yo.
Just did
good?
a dope-ass performance.
Yeah, appreciate it. Dude, that shit was fucking sick. Fucking, dude, I just had to bring fucking energy. Keep that shit on 100,
Hey,
bro.
dude, we fucking loved it. As soon as I started filming, I was just like, this is fucking gold
Yeah,
right here.
dude. I had to make sure, like, bro, like, I just wanted to make sure, like, that I didn't, like, I had to show the fucking, like, bro, like, the shit that we're trying to do, the shit I'm trying to do, bro, like, the energy, bro, like. So it's like I definitely didn't want to shy away from the cameras, bro. Like I was glad that like you were all up in my shit too. So I was like, I wanted to give y'all what I felt like y'all wanted too.
Bro, honestly, it was so perfect because, like, I feel like that performance, like, really hit what I was trying to go for with the performances. I don't know if you saw an old school, like, YouTube channel called, what was the name of it? Audio Tree Live. But there was this band, Let Live. Did you ever listen?
Bro, Let Live with like a period at the end?
Yes.
Bro, they're on my iPod, high key.
For real?
Yes. Oh, dude, it's in my car. I haven't listened to them in a fat minute, bro. But yes.
Back in the day, I used to be into them, and they like did that show, and it was the vocalist. You know how crazy he
Yeah.
is? He went fucking crazy on the show, and I always thought, man, that's fucking dope.
Yeah,
and like this is
dude.
like 2013, 2014,
Yeah.
and I thought it was dope that they were recording live in a studio. You know, just in
Yeah.
case you couldn't go to a show or anything, you could go watch it. So that was like what you just did, just perfectly like embodied what I'm trying to get done
I
here.
appreciate, you know what I'm saying? It's like coronavirus and shit, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, had to bring the concert to the people. You know?
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
But all right, so just to set a background, so like where are you from?
From Laporte.
From Laporte?
Yeah.
How was it growing up there, man?
It was pretty fucking sick, honestly. Like, definitely going to fucking school was dope as fuck. Shouts out to all the homies, dude. Definitely fucking skate park homies. Sylvan Beach. Gotta hold it down, bro. My niggas Preston, Michael, bro, Nolan. I didn't forget you this time, I promise. Jose. Yeah. We out here, baby. Yeah, bro. Shit's sick as fuck. Everybody just back supporting and everything. And, like, it's cool because I actually grew up with all my cousins in Laporte. So
That's
the support's
dope.
there. Yeah, dude.
Hell yeah. So how was it getting into music and everything out there? Did you start getting into music, or just were you like heavy into skateboarding back when you were living out there?
Honestly, like, I had always had an interest in music. Like, it's cool as fuck because, like, in second grade, my cousin, me and my cousin Alden, we, like, I don't even remember why, but it was like Michael Jackson's ABC 1 2 3. Like I remember the grinding beat also for like grinding, and you know what I keep in. Yeah, bro. Like I'm doing that on the table. No, he's doing that on the table, bro. And like I wrote lyrics for us. Like I literally remember staying in the garage in my mom's SUV, like writing like it was just some knockoff shit. It was like ABC 1 2 3, come rhyme with Master A, Master D, and like yeah, bro. Like my teacher was so hyped about that shit, bro. She made us spit it to the principal, but like. Just trying to do it out there, I didn't really like have the confidence for it. So like, I was also writing poetry heavy because like, I just felt like the shit on the inside that I really wanted to express, but I couldn't figure out a way to express it like with rhymes, but I found a way to express it just with words.
Gotcha.
But like, so like, even if you go back on my Twitter and everything like that, even if you find my Tumblr and all that shit, like I was putting my poetry up, and like, there's not a specific rhythm because I was just trying to explain myself. But rhyme it, and it just wasn't hitting. And like also like when you just come at people like I'm sad, like it doesn't really hit that well. So it was just kind of like I had to figure out something else. That's when these dudes came along, dude, and like it's crazy on accident, bro. Like this man like straight up like met him, like he was just like homie's little cousin, like smoking bongs and stuff, and then like he ended up doing his own thing, like rapping and everything in SA, dude. And then like fucking, I'm ended up taking photos for fucking his cousin, who's Vice, and like taking photos for them. And then next thing I know, hanging out with these guys, I'm also like living with these guys. And then it's just kind of like, oh, y'all make music. I want to make music. They're like, hey, come make music. But I'm like, I don't know if I can make music, you know? And they're just like, nah, come make this shit, bro. Like, try this shit. And that's when we made this group tape. And like, it really built his confidence up. So that's how I got into it initially, was like on accident, really. Yeah,
For real.
yeah. That's why I had to give that long ass backstory. But like,
But all right, going back, what makes like Donnie, your upbringing and stuff? You know, what was going on then? Like how, like who were you back then? Before how we see you now, like on Instagram and everything.
people like will tell me all the time that I was like, oh no, that sounds like super pretentious. Like I hope it doesn't sound pretentious, because like this is literally what people tell me is like, dude, you're so known, and I'm like, yeah, but that shit doesn't matter, because like shit was sucking, bro. Like literally that, like how I got to Donnie, bro, is literally from just shit being sucky, bro. Like, but like having to, like that's where, like skateboarding, bro. That's why I will die for that shit, bro, because that is literally all I had at times, bro, is my skateboard. And like literally skateboarding is the reason I'm fucking here in this spot. Skateboarding is the reason, like without skateboarding gave me a way to let off my anger, and it let me learn that I had something that I wanted to say. And that's where the poetry shit came from. That's where the photography came from. Photography came from me wanting to take dope ass skateboarding photos. You know what I mean? So it's like that shit, like, bro, just like fucking house fucking sucks. So, you know, I'm not even trying to go home no more. Like, I hate fucking school. Like, I don't like being forced to learn. I like learning, but I don't want to be forced. And they're making me learn some boring ass shit that I feel like also isn't gonna, like, I haven't used fucking algebra since I left. You know what I mean?
Bro, you remember when they tried to say we wouldn't be walking around with fucking calculators in our
Bro,
pockets?
you feel me?
Bro.
Like, dog, they're tweaked, bro. That shit, it matters, but that shit doesn't matter as much as they want it to, bro. Like, and I feel like we should have the choice for what we want to learn, because then kids want to go to school. I didn't want to go to school for that shit, so I'm about to be like skipping. I'm about to go skate, bro. I'm about to go hit these fucking curbs. I don't want to go home, so what I'm about to do, I have my board, I can't go home, skate. You feel me? And then it's like, if it's a bad day, bro, what am I going to do? Go home? No, I'm still about to skate, bro. You feel me?
Bro, and it's so fucked up. Like, schools are, like, so against, like, things like skating and stuff that really help someone out get
Yes,
through
bro.
shit. Like, there's so many times I got kicked off of school premises for, like, skating before school or skating after.
Oh, really?
Yeah, dude, because, like, I was, like, a latchkey kid when I lived in Baytown. So, like, my mom would drop me off super fucking early, like,
feel
before doors open.
Yeah.
And, like, so I'd just bring my skateboard and I'd skate.
Making the
And, like,
best of the
dude, they
time.
would come out super early. Like, you can't be doing this. Like, you got to either go somewhere else or, like, we're going to take your skateboard from you and shit like that. And, like, me and my friends would always be pissed off about that shit.
Like, and schools also have, like, the best spots. Like, how y'all gonna be greedy with that shit?
Dude, for real. Like, they'll have, like, the sickest gaps and sickest
Bro,
staircases
bro.
and whatnot.
Teasing all the time, bro. That's why, like, I just don't get it. Like, I feel like that shit is so therapeutic. But, and, like, bro, you gotta be a little bit crazy to be wanting to skate, bro. That's where, like, people, like, you're falling into fucking concrete all day, bro, and you're telling yourself, I'm gonna get it next try. Knowing you probably not, but you probably might. But it's just that probably might you're willing to take. I feel like skateboarding fundamentally teaches you to take risk, and that's what we also need to teach people.
It teaches you risk and it teaches you to get up when you fucking fall down.
Most definitely, bro. That's the most important part. And that's where I feel like people don't look at it as. They're just like, oh, it's a toy. It's for kids. And it's like, nah, bro. Like, this shit can really get you somewhere. Like, if you really, like, just follow your board, bro.
Bro, and then that rush when you finally land what you're trying to hit.
That shit feels so good, bro. You just be like, oh, yeah, I'm the shit. You know what I mean? It don't even matter, like, bro, like, it don't matter if nobody saw it or nothing, bro. You know in your heart, like, you just, like, you look at your feet, bro, and you're like, I really just rolled away from this shit, bro. Like, I did that shit, bro. That shit feels so good.
All right. So from there, like, so you're in Laporte, you know, you're going through a tough time. Like, what's all, like, going on right before? Because I know you moved to Houston. What's all going on right before then? What caused you to move out there?
Honestly, dude, fucking just wasn't seeing eye to eye with my folks and everything. And it was literally, like, just the options they were giving me just because of everything, bro. Like, and that's kind of what the album also portrays that I'm making. Like, because recently, like, finding out my grandma has Alzheimer's, like, that shit just hit hard, bro. Because, like, me and my grandma were having beef, and I was just like, what happened? Like, it literally was like a switch, bro. and I didn't understand where the anger and the aggression was coming from and why it was like this. And it was just random, dude. But it's like it wasn't random. I didn't know what the fuck I was looking at, you know? So it's like we went through all these issues and shit, and like I'm like, bro, this lady was my rock and everything, bro. Like, why is this happening? What the fuck did I do, bro? And it's just like, come to find out, bro, like she's like, oh, UTIs. Like, oh, okay, so like, you know, I'm saying like, oh, that's okay, that's like normal things, but that explains the aggression and all this shit, why she doesn't feel this way. And they're like, no, dementia. So I'm like, damn, yeah, bro, that shit fucking sucks. So it's like, just like watching her lose herself, but also struggle with the fact that we're watching that, she has to go through that, and she doesn't also know what's reality and what's not. That shit hits me, bro. You know what I mean?
No, I know exactly what you mean.
You feel me? Like,
yeah.
And like that lady gave up everything, bro. She came from the fucking islands, bro, living it with other people, bro. She had 3 fucking kids at this time, maybe 4, bro, at this time, making this shit happen, bro. Coming from from a fucking hut in a village, my nigga, literally, to the fucking United States, hoping this shit gonna work. Living with other people, getting called a fucking thief and all this shit, not even doing that shit, bro. Damn. Getting her own fucking, bro. People stole her land. She came over here to make this shit work, bro. And now it's like, slowly that shit's getting taken from her. You know what I mean? So it's like, aside from all the bullshit, like with my parents and all that shit, having to deal with this shit, and then like, also like, just like, it's like, do I go live with my parents? And definitely, like, don't get me wrong, paying bills is definitely like, that's what you're supposed to do. I definitely want to hold down my end. But like, just the shit that they was asking for was like unreasonable, and it was like, she never really like supported what the fuck I was trying to go for. Like, she's always like, yeah, that's great and everything, but it was like, whenever I started showing too much focus in that shit, she was not trying to hear that shit. And not my grandma, my mom. You know what I mean? So it's like, do I go there and sacrifice my time and everything to be what she wants me to be and try to be this perfect fucking son? Or do I just fucking throw myself into the deep end and see if I can fucking swim? So I fucking put all my shit in my car, bro, and I'm like literally helping these niggas pack up, and I'm thugging it out, bro. Solid like at least month and a half, bro. I'm in my own fucking whip, bro. McDonald's parking lot every day, every night, bro. Like, I got a fucking, like, bro, I had a fucking routine, dog. Like, at fucking 10 p.m., bro, I'm in this hell. I'm parked by this bush, bro. I'll get the best Wi-Fi. I'm watching Netflix. Little fucking curtain up. Don't got this fucking light shining in, bro. I'm chilling, posted, feet up. And it's crazy because, like, I let myself get to this point where it's like, I know I'm a piece of shit and I don't want to be a piece of shit, but I'm going to let everything around me just fucking, like, fuck it. If it falls, like, apart, that's part of the play, bro. Like, I know I don't like what the fuck I'm looking at, so I'm battling to change that shit, but I'm letting it slip consciously on purpose. Like, it may seem like I'm losing my shit, but I'm losing my shit on purpose because I know that I don't like what the fuck is happening, and at the end of the day, I control what my rock bottom is. You feel me? My car for me is my rock bottom. I was not about to go no lower than that. I'm not about to lose my fucking car, which is basically my fucking, like my transportation to photo shoots, my transportation to work, my fucking, right now at this point, it's my fucking home. You feel me? It's the only thing keeping me from the outside elements. The only reason why I'm fucking not sweating balls 24/7. Because it get hot as fuck at 9 a.m. You feel me?
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean?
It does.
Yeah, you feel me, bro? So it's like, yeah, bro, that shit. Then that's where Hunt and Kai came into fucking play. That's why these niggas are so prevalent. That's why I'll always shout these niggas out, bro. Because literally, Hunt was just on some, hey, which is Andy. He was like, hey, just come over and play video games, bro. Like, on some slick shit. And I'm like, okay. So I go over there, bro, and I'm tired as fuck. I pass out and shit. I'm still trying to leave like 3 a.m. in the morning because, like, I'm like, oh, he just invited me over to play video games. This nigga somehow already knew I was living in my car and shit, and he's trying to, like, low-key finesse me into a bed, bro. But, you know, me, I'm like, I don't want to get no handouts and shit. I'm trying to make this shit myself. But, like, after doing that, like, 4 days and shit, he's like, hey, nigga, you know you can shower here if you want to. And I'm just like, okay. And, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, this nigga's shower was amazing, bro. The hottest water ever, bro. So, like, yeah, long story short, basically started getting it over there, like, and he just told me I could sleep there and shit, and like, yeah. Then he was like, all right, so we're about to head out to Houston. You can come with us, or you can go do your own thing. And it was like, do I fucking go with these niggas into the unknown, but knowing I can definitely try this avenue of making music and doing something I wanted to try, even though I'm scared as fuck. And I've never been outside of Laporte. I don't know skate spots in Houston like that. I don't know anybody in Houston like this. Or do I fucking stay in Laporte, try to figure it out myself, and just possibly like lose a grip or be stuck in this fucking trap? You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And like, I got warrants and shit. I got fucking, my tag expired. I don't got no fucking, like at this time I didn't even have a license and shit. Like I didn't even have I don't even have tag, like some other shit, bro. So it's like, it was literally like, do I just wait to get fucking caught and trapped in this fucking system? Or do I jump into this net of fear, bro, and just bust my fucking ass and hope for the best? You know what I mean? Give it all I got and just try to do whatever the fuck I can whenever I can, bro. You know what I mean? If I don't know how to do fucking shoes, nigga, I'm about to learn. You know what I mean? Like, just to also get myself out there type shit. So that's how I ended up in Houston, was just taking the fucking chance given by some great ass niggas.
Hey, dude, it's good to chase after something that's scary. Like, change is scary, but it's fucking good. Like,
Yeah.
like listening to Joe Rogan, which I do a lot. You know, he's talking about moving to Austin, Texas at the end of the month. He's moving. Yeah. He's out here. And he was just like, he was telling people, he's like, dude, it's scary, but change is good. Like, you got to change it up every now and again and, like, test yourself. So that's a really good thing to do.
Yeah.
Like, it's great that you made that step. I mean, look at where you are now.
Yeah, dude, it's fucking sick. I never thought I'd actually be, like, talking in the microphone to another person. Yeah.
For real. So, all right, so, like, when did you start doing photography?
I think maybe, like, iPhone photography. Okay, yeah, you want iPhone photography, or you want, like, picking up camera and actually being able to use it?
I mean, like, hey, even though you're using an iPhone, you're trying to get it. So,
Okay.
I mean,
Then it was definitely, like, 2013 for sure.
oh, shit.
Oh, actually, no, it was probably, like, MySpace days, honestly.
Damn.
Yeah, bro,
Oh,
for real. Like, using my mom's camera. Like, she used to be like, did you lose my fucking camera? You better not lose my wire. And I'm like, no, I got it. It's, like, right here. She's like, all right, don't lose it. And I'd be like, yes, ma'am. And then, like, dude, I would just, like, go on adventures, bro, just taking photos of, of, like, everything, bro. And then, like, you know, taking photos of myself and shit. See days. And then, but then it turned into, like, whenever Instagram became a thing, that's when I really thought that, like, photos could matter. So, like, I literally called it, like, taking important photos. And fucking, like, I just started, like, trying to get angles and shit, and, like, using blurry effects, using grain, trying to figure out what the fuck sharpness and contrast, all that shit was. Because I saw it on my TV, but I didn't know what the fuck it really meant. You know what I mean? And then it became fucking homie Nick. He was, dude, that's what was crazy, was Jovi and Nick, bro. Like, they were, like, at this time, because, dude, this is what's crazy. There's so much to the whole story of everything, and it's just, I'm so sorry.
You're all good. This is why I like doing, like, podcasts. Like, we could go in depth with this shit and, like, really
sick.
talk about it.
Okay, so, like, Vice, Jovi, and Nick, they were, like, doing this thing called Stigma, which is their company, Jovi's company. Nick was taking photos also. They were also modeling, making shirts and everything. I'm thinking this shit's sick. Low-key, this is in my mind. I'm like, I want to be like these niggas, which are also my best friends at the time. But, like, because we were also going to different schools, like, they had gone to Deer Park while I was still at Laporte.
Oh, for real? They were at Deer Park?
Yeah, like, they had bounced back. Right? Yeah. I believe, yeah. If I'm not messing up the timeline in my head, yes. And I definitely remember Jovi and our other homie John definitely going to Deer Park. And, like, they would bounce back consecutively. I think Nick probably went a couple months, and then he came back.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and there was also definitely a time where, like, I just stopped going to school, so that probably could have been it. You know what I'm saying? Boy got too fried. You know what I mean? But fucking, so I'm like, yo, I want to be like this and do shit like this. So I'm starting to practice this shit, but I still don't know what the fuck this means. Also, at the same time, this girl comes in, and I'm like, yo, I want to take photos that she might like, but I don't know what the fuck girls might like, and I don't know how to fucking express what the fuck I want to do. So I'm gonna start taking photos of flowers and shit that make me think of her. Really, this is me practicing, but I'm also finding a meaning behind everything that I'm trying to do. So this is really like everything bubbling together. And this is like now like 2016. So a solid year passes and now I'm taking photos with just flowers and shit. I'm still trying to get my confidence up for that, to like actually get a camera. I can't even afford a camera, so I don't know what the fuck's going on. Nick, me and this nigga are hanging out consecutively all the time. He's taking photos more now, and I'm starting to get more comfortable. I want to try and be a model. I want to be in front of the camera a little bit more. You know, I skate, but people aren't paying attention to my skateboarding, so I'm going to try and bring attention to it from me modeling, you know? Maybe Volcom wants to hit me up type shit. So start definitely after hanging out with Nick more, get my confidence up, start working with him, taking more photos, doing that shit. Then his sister, this is when it like photography like became that big ass boom. Like everybody started like, yo, I want to pick up a camera and try this shit, which is sick as fuck. Don't get me wrong, sick as fuck. Everybody should try everything. You know what I mean? You never know what you want to do until you try some shit. You feel me? So yeah. So like Nick's sister gets a camera, but then she has things going on, so then she can't really like put time towards the camera. So I'm like, fuck, cameras are $500, bro. I don't know how I'm about to get a fucking camera. She's like, yo, I'll sell you my fucking camera and all my shit for like $75. I was like, yo, could you give me like a week and a half? Because, you know, I'm like working like 2 jobs and shit, trying to figure this shit out. Like I'm working at like the newspaper place, which it sucked dick, but like it was awesome. And I'm also working at fucking Domino's. And like I literally had like $40. And I was like, I only got $40. I get paid from the newspaper warehouse literally Sunday. And she was like, I'll take $40. I was like, that's a bet. Nigga, I got camera, 3 lenses, 2 chargers, and like extra memory cards. I was like, oh yeah, it's up. So I just started practicing with that shit. That's 2017. Now I'm taking photos of Nick. Nick's taking photos of me. We working hard. I'm also trying to like fucking like figure out what I'm trying to do with all of these photos, which I still have, which is fucking sick. And it's like, I have all these photos. I want to put them out, but I didn't know if people were going to perceive it well. You know, I'm just Donnie the skateboarder. I'm not Donnie the photographer. And then also it's this big like trend now, and I don't want to just be seen as everybody else. I want people to take my shit seriously. How do I do that? I got to present it to them in a professional way. So first thing I did is I'm talking to my homies about it, but I'm like low-key keeping it secret. I'm working on like online magazine, but it was really just like a fucking slideshow of my photos. Okay. And like, yeah, like I put that shit out and I didn't think it was going to be received well. And it was. So I was like, fuck, I'm definitely going to keep doing this then. So like, that was like 2017 when I dropped that. And like, it wasn't even called Kickback at the time. It was called Me Magazine. Like, I didn't want it to be about me, but I wanted people to see a bit of themselves in me. Yeah. So whenever they look at this magazine, they're like, me, you know? Yeah. Me, you know? And like, that's what I've always wanted to feel like was, like, especially with my photos, like whenever I take them, I like that grainy and ass shit. Like I want it to bring feelings of like nostalgia for you. I want you to remember good times, even though that shit is sad because we're getting old and like that shit never comes back. I still want you to remember like what good times are supposed to feel like when shit, like especially in this corona time, like when shit is shitty, bro. You know what I mean? Yeah. Good times is all we fucking got. You know what I mean? It's like we got to make the best of everything. So that's how I got into photography.
All right. So then what started first, Station 33 or Kickback? Like I know you got Me Magazine going on. Yeah. But it's like what comes next? Like, did Me turn into Kickback first, or did you and the boys? Because it's you and multiple people on Station 33, right?
Yeah, that's definitely Hunt. That's Andy's whole fucking baby in creation.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, whenever Kai disappears and goes to San Antonio, that's whenever he meets up with Andy and Hunt, and they create this whole culmination of AA records and 33, like the initial 33, baby. And like, fucking just 33, bro. Like that was them. Like, and then they came back here with that. So it was like Station 33 was a fucking UFO and it abducted me. So, yeah, you feel me? So like, so it was like I was doing like Me Magazine turned into Kickback, and Kickback was the first like for real physical publication. It was no longer Me at that point.
Okay.
It was Kickback, and Station 33 is its own thing, and they just came together probably in the second mag because that's whenever the second mag. That's when I literally started living with Hunt and was like right after I'd finished it, and I
Okay.
shot the concerts for Vice and for these guys.
Okay,
Yeah.
fuck yeah.
Yeah.
So, what is your purpose for Kickback? Like, what is Kickback about? I was sitting there going through it, and like the first issue is like a lot of pictures of you and your homies and everything, which is dope. But like, what are you trying to do with it?
So the way I do it is I have it broken up into seasons.
Yeah.
Where they only come out twice a year. The summer and the winter.
Okay.
So the winter is a lookbook strictly. That's why it's all photos.
Okay.
And
gotcha.
it's, less words as possible. But sometimes I do need to talk about the brands. But less words as possible. That's the winter lookbook. Then the summer, all story. And that is where I get to explain pretty much what Kickback is about. So basically, I felt like I'm not the only dope fucking thing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I'm not dope because I just woke up one day and was like, oh, yeah, I'm fucking awesome. No, it's the people around me. It's my fucking homies. It's the people who push me.
Well, it's all of y'all collectively, like being an
Exactly.
outsider looking at it. Like when I started, because knowing Kairos and him working with some of y'all, like, and then also meeting you, like I started looking at y'all's Instagram and like I see all these other people and I see y'all got a group going on,
Yeah.
and I just thought that was like super lit.
Yeah.
And it's like, and it's all these groups like around Houston that I just see like collectively they're just
fucking coming up, dude.
all awesome people, and they're all coming up, and I see that y'all are all working with each other.
Yes, dude. And that's what it's all about, bro. Like, we don't have to be crabs in a bucket. You know what I mean? Like, we can literally all work together and like achieve this fucking goal. Everybody wants bread, bro. Let's all just fucking get bread. We don't gotta like take from anybody else's bread, bro. We don't gotta be scheming about that shit. You know what I mean? Like, bro, it's like literally like if you scratch my back, I'm gonna scratch your fucking back. You know what I mean? Like, take a chance on me, I'm gonna take a chance on you, and I'm about to fucking push it as hard as I fucking can. You know what I mean? So yeah, bro. Like, it's just weird when people operate a different way. Like, I just feel like we should all just be pushing each other.
For real.
You feel me?
That's like exactly why I started this, was just like I want to push all these groups that I see that are doing so fucking good, and they're like dope, and they're each very different.
Yeah,
as
dude.
well. Like they each have their own lane, and like y'all, I don't know, like I would love to go to a show where everyone's on it.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying,
bro.
Like, with everybody on it, dude. That'd be
Fucking
lit.
Corona, dog.
I know, dude. I'm fucking
Bro.
missing live shows so much.
That was supposed to be the cookout.
Really?
Yeah,
Just
the cookout
had-
was supposed to be a birthday bash.
Oh, for real?
For real. Yeah, bro. Maybe 2021.
Hopefully.
Yeah, you know what I
hopefully,
mean?
like everything's back by April and everything.
You know what I mean, bro? Fuck. I hope the winter comes in and just like kills the fucking virus and shit. But
So, with Kickback, so I see you had the files up to the third one. So what's going on with this fourth one, man?
Nothing really. I just wanted to wait until after the album dropped.
Okay.
Yeah, to be honest. I just wanted to see what was gonna happen, if people were still interested, and just really like how long could it go? Cause I really never expected people, like, it's crazy, bro. People like y'all really like look at this magazine, dude. Like, I didn't expect people to ever do that. Like, so it's weird that like people are willing to buy my shit.
Dude, I don't know. For me, like, I'm just like looking at the whole scene, and it's like I see it where it's just like, I don't know. I thought it was super dope because I've always had this envious like thing against like LA, because they got all the cool shit.
Yeah,
it's
bro.
like fucked up. Like they have all the streetwear brands are
Yes.
there. Dope podcasts,
Yeah,
dope
bro.
musicians. Everybody moves out there,
All the skate spots.
dude. And so my biggest thing was like when I see you making a magazine. That honestly like inspired me. I was like, fuck, I need to get this podcast going.
Yeah.
So like we could work together and like, you know, just push people. And it's like, I don't know, in the future, if like I could get enough money going, like I would even like to have a fucking store
Yes, bro.
and like have like a community like hangout
Yes,
spot
bro.
where there's like tattoo shops around, fucking
Yes.
random stores where we're just fucking doing shit.
And I definitely want that hoe to feel like a safe space, bro.
For
For
real,
like
just have people like skating out in the parking lot,
bro,
chilling. Like,
yes. That's what I loved about the first kickback party, bro. Like, it was like people were really in the streets. My homies were out here skating, bro. Like cars could not pass, and like everybody was just vibing. People were sitting on bricks. People were sitting on the floor. Like it didn't matter. Everybody was just chilling. Like I feel like that's what we need more of, bro. You know what I mean? Like definitely turn up, but I feel like people it got to a point where it's like people only turn up for views. So like now it's like people are just like, yo, let's do the most fucking outlandish shit that we can do just so like this shit seems so cool. And it's like, bro, just chill. You know what I mean? Like it's gonna be chill. Or like, I mean, it's gonna be cool if it's cool. You know what I mean? The atmosphere gonna be right when the atmosphere is right. You feel me? We don't gotta force it.
well, it's just like if you chase views, like you're doing the wrong thing. I think.
100%, bro.
Like you got to be like, I don't know. I feel like in like these industries we find ourselves in, like you got to have a love for that shit because, you know, you could go a while where nothing's working, but
Yeah.
like especially if you're chasing like money or views, you just got to have a genuine love for it and just be,
100%.
like enjoy doing it.
Mm-hmm.
If you enjoy doing it, you're going to do your best and like people are going to fuck with it because
Yes.
people fuck with like authentic shit, you
Yeah.
know? Like if they think it's any type of fake in it, like
Yeah.
they turn it off.
Yeah, that shit's dead.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's why I don't care really how long it takes. Like, cause I want this shit to fuck with me the long way, bro. Like, I want this shit like I want to be able to retire like into a late show type shit or be able to just really just like fucking like have stocks, bro. Like investments. You know what I mean? That's what the type of shit I want to do. Like, I don't want to just fucking like honestly though, I ain't even gonna lie to you. Say I were to die, I'm chilling, bro. Honestly, like, I did reach a nice little milestone in my life where I'm like, yo, I'm hyped. I'm proud of myself. But I do definitely want more. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You feel me? So it's like, I definitely don't want shit to stop, bro. And fuck, I'm so faded and I lost track of what I was saying.
I don't know, like one thing, like with you saying that, like just doing it because like you love it and everything, like I don't know, I get a big inspiration from like old school metalheads in the city and like punk
Yeah.
rockers that are just like, you know, they work their job, whatever their job is, you know, whether they run a business or they work for somebody,
Mm-hmm.
like they go and they do that shit and then like on the weekend, like they'll have a show that they go play.
Yeah, bro.
And it's like they just do it like they're like, I have no like, I don't gotta be famous or anything. I'm just doing this shit that I love.
Exactly. See, and that's my thing, bro. Like, say like I don't get like global success, I don't fucking blow, I don't get to fucking tour China and shit. I'm like, as long as I get to sustain myself off of my hobbies, I can literally afford to pay my bills. And like, even if there's a little bit of like a fuck, like, damn, I don't know how I'm about to pay like my car note or like rent this month. I'm okay with that still, as long as I have the means to hustle with my hobbies and still get my shit paid. That's what I want to do, is pay my shit with my hobbies. That's why in this one of the songs I say I'm spazzing till my time's paid off homemade. Like, bro, like, you feel me? I'm out here wilding until I'm fucking styling in some shit I'm making myself. You know what I mean? Like, that's the whole goal right there. And then, you know, if I do got enough and I can definitely give back and shit like that, definitely trying to.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, you feel me?
So, Houston, is that you staying here, like, or do y'all like plan on trying to move somewhere where it's more popping, or like what is y'all's plans?
I don't even know, bro. I'm really following wherever the wind blows. Like, say someone in Germany is like, yo, bro, if you want to come stay out here for like 2 weeks and do some shit, I'd be like, yeah, bet. And then if somebody's like, yo, fucking come out here to Australia, yes. Like, you know what I mean? Like, high key, I think I just want to get like a fucking van and like a fucking like van and just be in that hoe and just go everywhere. Just be a nomad and just make connections and just fucking do shit.
to do this. Like, I have a
Yeah.
friend that like did that with a bus. He
Yeah,
took a school bus and
dude.
fucking
See, that's
hollowed it out.
tough. Yeah, that's the type of shit. Yeah, honestly, I feel like maybe even like maybe just like technically a world tour type or like a tour like that. Like that's what he's been talking about. Like fucking like do the bus type thing. But me personally, I would like to just sleep on that hoe and just go everywhere and do everything. I feel like that would be a cool thing.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, for a solid like year, and just fucking kill shit. So honestly, I don't know.
Yeah.
Me personally, I definitely want to go see like fucking Spain and fucking like Canada and Brazil and France and all that shit. So it's like, I don't even know. I feel like Europe is calling my heart. Definitely might do like if I could afford it, like a 6-month bend over there and then definitely come back because I got to be in the States, bro. I got to be in the South.
Yeah, for me, like, I don't know, like, the only other place that I see myself, like, really being is probably, like, Austin.
Mm-hmm.
But, like, I don't know, I have this, like, just, like, fucking need that ever since I was young. Like, I want to, like, try to be, like, a building block or a helping hand in, like, making Houston kind of blow up again. Like, I know we're big, but it's, like, people brush us off so much, and that shit pisses me off. Because, like, I'm here, like, I see, like, for instance, like, I see all y'all doing dope shit, and I'm just like, more people should fucking see this.
Yes.
But at the same time, like, they brush Houston off, and I'm like, that's why, like, I'm really big on, like, man, I want everybody to come together, so it's like, you know,
Yeah, definitely. I definitely want to figure out a way to be able to, like, definitely fucking create outlets to other people or, like, possibilities and shit like that for other people as well. That's definitely always going to be the goal, bro, for sure. Because, like, no, whether we want to or not, bro, somebody else is going to end up passing us up, bro.
Oh yeah.
But I feel like as the way we're doing it, like that's that crab in the bucket shit I was talking about. You know what I mean? Like people didn't want to help us. That doesn't mean we shouldn't help other people. That means we should help other people because that shit sucks. But also at the same time, there's certain lessons you do learn. So it's like, you know what I mean? Like give a helping hand, but also don't be afraid to let that hoe go. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like that's what we definitely got to do, but we definitely got to fucking, like, I definitely want to give back to skate parks in this area and fucking definitely Sylvan Beach, bro, for sure. Because that's the home and Laporte, and I feel like the city doesn't care about that park at all. They don't care about the skate community. And I see that too many fucking skate spots in too many cities, bro. So it's like definitely, that's like one of the things definitely on my mind, some shit like that. And then I definitely would love to like fucking, I don't know how to go about like anything with school systems and shit, but I do hate the fucking, I also, but I don't know, bro, because I just hate this whole fucking, like, let's learn from a fucking computer shit. Like, I feel like, for me personally, because I learn with my hands, dog. You know what I mean? That's how I got good at math, was, like, literally having to be forced to do 100 fucking times tables and shit. You know what I mean? That shit sucks, but it worked. You know what I mean? But, like, I feel like we got to find a better way to teach kids and shit, make that shit fun and shit, like, and, like, teach them shit that actually fucking matters. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, I like a mixture of, like, both because when I got into high school, like, I ended up switching. Like, I went to Deer Park, but, like, I was at the main campus, but then, like, they were doing, like, shit that pissed me off. Like, they were, like, giving me random parking tickets for being in visitor parking and shit, just trying to get money out of me.
Yes.
So I switched to this campus called Walters, which is pretty much, like, over there. It's, like, where they say all, like, the pregnant kids go and, like, people that are about to drop out. It's got a really bad stigma, but it's so much better. Like, so, like, you work at your own pace. Like, they give you a laptop, and you, like, all your assignments are on there, and then you have a teacher in the back of the room to help you when you need help. And it's, like, I think that's a lot better because you don't got to deal with, like, if you're faster than other people, there's no one holding you back. And then if you need more time on shit, you're able to get that as well.
And I feel bad for some people that don't get that, bro. Like, or certain teachers don't care. Like, bro, not everybody learns the same. Like, that shit is different for everybody. And I feel like people don't, like, and that's what I didn't like about high school, too, is, like, they expect you to learn, like, all this shit. Like, they cram it into 4 years. And they expect you to just be like, oh, when you get out of high school, reality's gonna fucking hit you. Like, yeah, nigga, I know. Like, bro, like, and you're not helping me, like, get the tools that I really fucking need. You're telling me algebra is about to save my life. Like, no, nigga, that's not about to get this light bill paid, bro. You know what I mean?
Real.
Like, what the fuck? Like, no, bro. Like, that's what I feel like we also got to teach people.
That, and I wish teachers were, like, big on, like, taking learning and, like, in their hands as far as, like, I don't know, like, if I was a teacher, for instance, like, say I'm an English teacher, I see some kid just sitting there like trying to like write raps, like he's like throwing like schoolwork aside and like writing raps. I'd just walk up to him and be like, you know what, like, what are you doing, man? And
Mhm.
you know, maybe he tells you about his like music. He's like, I'm really into music, you know, I'm working on this.
I be,
I would like applaud the teacher that goes, okay, you want to do that? Let me set up an assignment for you
right,
that goes with that.
right.
Like,
Like, okay, if you like, maybe not have them like write like a 2-page essay like in rhymes, but like, okay, if you can write me like a fucking 64, you know what I mean?
e-
Explain the story, bro. Solid.
either that or imagine like him just going, how about I don't know rap at all. I know
Yeah, whatever. Yeah, you know what I mean?
I know Jay-Z. Pull up a Jay-Z song and explain to me how that's poetry.
Yeah.
Give him something that it's like, okay, like I actually like what I'm working on and it's
Yeah.
schoolwork.
See, and I feel like people don't do that.
No, they just shut you down.
Yes.
Like I had an economics teacher when I told her like I want to be an audio engineer because she was asking me like, what are you going to do with your life? I was like, I want to be an audio engineer, like record people and do live shows and stuff. And then she goes on a tangent about how that's not a reliable job, which I already knew because like knowing people, like I already know that there are reliable jobs in that industry. And it would have been way doper if instead of shooting me down, like she would have
Yup.
been like, okay, how about this? Find 5 or 6 jobs that you could get with that degree. Let me know what they make a year. Like, figure out how you do taxes. Like, you know, prepare you for the shit that you're
Yeah.
trying to go for. And, like, because I feel like if you do that, a kid could go in depth and, like, look at it and really ask himself, like, do I want to go through this?
Exactly.
Do, like, you know, and, like, you're learning at the same time. Like, you learned all that shit. Like, if somebody asks you about that, like, you could tell them.
Bro, and could you imagine hearing kids at lunch tables, like, instead of just saying, like, what the fuck they saw on TikTok, they're like, bro, did you know that blah, 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 blah had taxes of, like, fucking blah, 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 and, like, blah, like, dude, like, I'm going to change my major, and, like, I'm going to look for, like, bro, like, just that conversation of intelligence just, like, would be sick as fuck, dude, like, and I feel like, bro, because, like, people, that's where, like, so many problems come from in fucking school because people feel like they're stupid. And it's like, you're not stupid. You're not dumb, bro. Like, that's what people are telling you because people are also telling them that. Like, and they just pass down the fucking tradition, bro. It's okay to learn at a different pace. You know what I mean? It's also okay to not be good at fucking math. You know what I mean? Like, or science or some shit. Like, we all aren't good at shit. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like that's what we also got to teach people is like, it's okay to not be good at something.
Yeah, for real. Like everybody has their lane. Like I think everybody like worries about what they're not good at when they should be worrying. Like I don't know. Like listening to this dude Gary V. Like he always says, find what you're good at, double down on it.
Yeah.
Go tunnel fucking vision with it because that's what's gonna give you success.
Yeah.
Whatever you're good at, if you could figure out a way to make a living off of it,
Yeah.
you're there.
Yeah, bro.
Like you're fucking there, pretty much.
And that's why I fucking jumped into the deep end, bro. It was like, I just had that like gut feeling that was like, and it was really in my chest, like that's just that warmth. It was like, bro, like, and there's just the security of knowing like, if I die doing something I fucking hate, I'm like, I wasted my life. Or like just asking myself, damn, what if I would have tried harder? You know what I mean? What if I wouldn't have been so scared? Like, imagine that thought on your fucking deathbed, bro. Or you're just like, fucking, like, just shit's not the same, bro. Like, that shit fucking blows. So I didn't want that shit. You know what I mean? I don't want that for anybody. That's a shitty realization to hit. You know what I mean? And then, so it's like, bro, we got to take those fucking chances, bro. We got to be willing to fucking, like, learn about what we want to jump into and then being willing to take that leap.
Prepare and execute.
Exactly.
Well, it's that, and it's like a lot of people, like, they'll say people are lucky. Like, I'm pretty sure there's somebody out there that looks at your Instagram and goes, oh, man, this dude's so fucking lucky.
Yeah.
Like, he's out there hanging out with us. You know what luck
It's like
is?
5% luck.
Well, it's like, you know what? Well, it is luck, but people have the definition of luck, like, super fucked up. Luck is literally preparation plus opportunity.
Oh, for sure then, yeah.
Because, like, when somebody throws you an opportunity, if you're not prepared, you're fucked. But
Yeah.
if you're prepared and then somebody throws that opportunity and you execute, like, yeah, you're lucky, but it's
Like
because you got
performing on a podcast.
but it's because you got ready and like you're ready for that
Yeah.
opportunity and you struck on it as soon as you saw it.
100%. 100%, bro. I was not about to sleep on this shit.
Hell yeah.
This shit's so sick that everything like that you and y'all got going on, bro. Like,
And then, all right, so on a side note, what's up with this album, man?
Okay. So one, sorry for so many delays. It was supposed to come out like twice already, but there a lot of work got put into it. And so it's sick as fuck, dude. Like, I can't wait for y'all to hear this shit. Oh man, dude, this is weird. I didn't think. I'm actually like, this feels like one of those rapper interviews. Like, I can't wait to watch this. Fucking, do I say a lot? Do I say a little? Do I be vague? Do I not be at all? Yeah, it's coming out, dude. August 31st. That's the for sure drop date. Definitely had to be in August, bro. Like, was not trying to wait any fucking longer, bro. So August 31st, definitely Apple Music, all that shit, fucking premium package, baby. Fucking artwork. It's definitely cause my character shtick, it's all about like, cause I know people like, if you know me, bro, you know I don't shoot guns and all this shit. I'm not. But I am a depressed person and shit, and like I definitely like was starving for narcotics at one point. I definitely had to like weigh myself off. So that shit's definitely true. But with my character, I know definitely certain people want to be able to fucking hear like, oh, toting AKs and fucking blah blah blah. So it's like with the character that's rambunctious and fucking anger, like this mask that I have is fucking it turns all of my aggression and all my emotions up. You know what I mean? And especially since it's our first interaction, I'm losing control of all that shit. So it's definitely like, I'm fucking angry, bro. You know what I mean? And then this fucking, this villain that I have to fight, it's like also dementia. So, but yeah, it's personified and everything. So it's like, I'm angry at this fucking thing. I'm like, bro, we in the South, nigga. I'm about to go get some guns, nigga, and some fucking grenades. You know what I'm saying? I'm about to go load up, bro. We going toe to toe with this fucking supernatural fucking being, bro. You know what I mean? So it's like, it's cool that I have this fucking character and all this shit because it gives me the ability to be able to talk about this and maneuver around all this shit. But I can still stay true to myself. You know what I mean? Because Doni and the mask are two separate things, but also they are one. You know what I mean? So that's hopefully the album that I hope everybody gets that picture and they understand that shit. But definitely some fucking jiggy ass like singing and shit. I'm trying to like push myself out of I don't want to just be a rapper. I want to definitely be a musician, an artist type shit. Cause I definitely also listen to bands and shit like alternative music, indie, fucking a lot like Birds, Dance, Having Dance, fucking Atreyu and shit. Literally, like the first band I probably listened to was AFI, bro. And I heard that shit on accident. Miss Murder? Yeah, bro. That was the song that got me, of course. You know what I mean? But that shit hit, bro. Fucking Sleeping with Sirens. I know people hate that shit, but low key, Kellen Quinn hitting the motherfucking high notes, that shit was hitting, bro. So, yeah, you know what I mean? Like, fucking, I grew up on that shit. I listened to that shit. Fucking Panic at the Disco, bro. So it's like, I want to make all that shit, but I want to be able to, like, make it digestible, you know? I want to still be able to make it jiggy, and I still want to be able to, like, talk like fucking Dr. Dre and shit and, like, come on some shit, you know what I mean? But I definitely want to be able to venture out and try some shit. So that's what I'm definitely trying to do on this album too.
See, it's stuff like that that really got me like fully back into rap because like the way I was earlier in life was like I listened to like a lot of like, you know, Houston like old school shit and everything, like raised on like, you know, all old school rap. But then like, you know, I had all this anger shit to deal with too. So, like, that's where I went into the deep bit of metal, like, and, like, slam. And it's, like, the brutaler it was, the more I liked it.
Yeah, dude.
But, like, when I saw this trend kick off with, like, X and Suicide Boys, Puya, all this, like, rap, but they were, like, throwing that anger. And Tyler, the Creator,
yeah, bro.
Earl. Like,
everybody was, like, mixing in, like they weren't afraid to bring their emotions to their music. Like, they weren't just, like, yeah, I'm so mad, I'm so sad. It was like, you about to feel it. You're about to hear it in my voice, dog. Yeah, like, that's that shit that got me. So yeah, I definitely
Same.
feel you on
Yeah,
that.
it's just like I was like, this is fucking like, yes, like
Yeah,
because
dude.
like everybody has that side where you're just fucking pissed off.
Yeah.
Like you know, especially like early on, of course, when you're dealing with shit you can't control. But I mean, like even like now, like you know, of course we have our outlets, but I'm pretty sure like you know I still gotta work like a regular fucking job. That shit is fucking aggravating.
Yeah,
you
bro.
know, still get pissed off at that shit. So you definitely want to hear that in your music, where you could be like,
Yeah, bro. And especially if they bless you enough and you can work with headphones. Oh yeah, because then high key, like the songs you listen to, if you're mad at work, bro, you about to be working efficiently as fuck. You about to be fast as hell, bro. Like stocking at Walmart. Oh yeah, I always had one headphone in, bro, and I'm just like listening to Tyler Creator. I'm just like fucking stocking shit super fast, bro. Yeah.
see, I be doing that, but then I also be listening to podcasts to like, I don't know, figure out how to carry on conversations and really
I
talk
feel
to
that.
people about
Studying.
their stuff.
You working at work, bro. Yeah. That's the shit. Yeah.
Bro, I'm always like thinking about this. I don't know. I just love hearing people's like story and whatnot. And
Hell
yours
yeah.
is definitely crazy. Like when I saw you make that post about like living in your car and shit, like that's like super fucking inspirational to people. Like, you know, like sometimes like you gotta do shit like that to really get like a kick
Yeah,
in your
bro.
ass to like go do stuff.
Yeah. Like you
Yeah.
really got to find out who you are. Like that's what I felt like that was for me was like how bad do I really want this, you know? And it's like is this really about to be it? I feel like everybody has to have that talk with themselves. And it's not there's nothing wrong with if you decide that it's over, but for me personally, it wasn't. And I wasn't going to let that be it, you know what I mean?
Yeah, no, you can't give up when you get knocked down.
You
Like,
know?
you just gotta get up, and that you know where skateboarding could help you out. And
Exactly,
it's
bro.
just like,
Yeah. Like and that's what was awesome about it because it was like even though I was like living in my car, I still was skating so much more because it was like also I need to save gas since like you know for AC purposes now at that point like survival tactics. Fucking so like I'm skating way more and my homie Van who would hang out with us, he's in the second magazine. He's the one who put the grams of weed in his butt when we got pulled over. Shouts out my nigga Van. But yeah, like he would always be like, hey, you trying to go to the corner store? And he's not driving, he's skating. So it's just like we're always skating no matter where we're at, bro. Like started skating on highways and shit with this man. Like, so yeah, it's like I'm skating so much more now. And it's like it feels good because it used to be like I'd have to tell somebody like, hey, I'm about to go do this, I'm about to go do that, or I'd have to worry if somebody's about to come look for me. Like now I don't have to tell anybody shit. Like I can go skate any fucking time of the day and like that shit just felt so liberating. So it's like, why would I want that to go?
yeah,
You feel me? And I feel like once people really get that liberation, or like once they really leave the bird's nest, they'll figure out what they really want. And I think that's all it takes is just jump into the water and see if you like it or not.
for real, like just having to be on your own and like
Yeah.
figure shit out.
Yeah, exactly. Because I've seen some people now, and it just sucks because they can't figure it out without their parents, and that's it. It's not bad to have your parent there and are present and shit like that, but it's like you definitely have to figure out how to navigate by yourself. You need to figure out how to be by yourself, like and comfortable making that shit by yourself.
Yeah, I think honestly another thing that it teaches you is like if you really want something, you got to go for it. Like there is no like, okay, you know, if you like say you're living with your parents and you're not having to work, you want to create a podcast. Okay, you could do that all the time. But if you're out on your own, you know, work until like 2 a.m. Like stay up, you know. Don't go to bed as soon as
Yeah,
you get
bro.
home. Stay up till fucking 4
You
watching
know? Yeah,
videos
bro.
and like figuring out how to do shit. Like do your research, fucking editing.
Yeah,
like,
bro.
everything. Like you know, you can't waste time really.
Yeah, and it's crazy because then when you like, you'll like your schedule will be kind of filled, but you're still like in a rush, and you're just like, bro, there's not enough fucking time in the day still, bro, and it sucks because I wish we could operate with like no sleep.
Dude, yes.
Could you imagine how efficient we'd be, bro?
Bro, if I didn't have to sleep, it'd be
bro. The fucking, I'd already be like 4 magazines done by now.
bro. But and it's like when you do shit like that, like you'll feel like shit the next morning when you're running on like 2 hours of sleep, but you also have that like I'm fucking running off 2 hours of sleep
Yeah.
because I'm getting shit done.
I'm such a badass, bro.
Yeah, like fuck it, bro. Like who cares? Like I feel like shit, but like look at what I got done.
Yeah,
you know?
dude. It is really rewarding. It's a give and take, but I feel like the take or the give is like a lot more.
It's like when you land a trick after busting your ass 5
Yeah,
times.
baby. Yeah. And then you got that hell unlocked. Like you're just like, oh yeah. Like, dude. Don't even get me started, bro. I'm so ready to skate.
So, all right, what are your plans for moving forward? Like, what are your plans growing kickback? How far do you want to go with the music shit?
Okay.
And like, also, we still gotta get into vlogs.
Okay. So definitely, first thing, how kickback. Kickback, I definitely dude, it'd be sick if I could find a way to like definitely turn it into a team. Right now, not trying to do that at the moment just because it's a lot to handle at the moment, and there's a lot of shit that goes into the teams that I'm also having to figure out myself as well for Fade Decayed. So trying to also learn about how team building goes and also organizing that shit. I don't think that's something I could take just right at this moment with Kickback, but definitely trying to definitely push more clothes, definitely trying to make higher quality shit, definitely trying to keep releasing more magazines, but I also want to do like smaller presentations in between time, and I want to be able to bring more people into it. Like I want to be able to release, man, fuck, I'm about to give out the formula. You niggas, I'm watching. I want to do like in between the magazines, I want to release like small little brochures with all my clothes and shit, and like it's got other artists and like other creatives in there. So other people are seeing these people also in my shit, but they also are seeing these people that also do their own fucking thing that they should be also, like, I feel like should be fucking noticed. You know what I mean? That's one of the fucking goals I want to do with that shit. And like, I just want to get better with the fucking, like, being more professional with my fucking product type shit. Like, just shipping that shit out, how it's packaged, how it's fucking handled, how it's folded. I like doing fucking, that's why I haven't really made anything except for the cookout tees with my dog Rome. Shouts out Fade Decade. Fucking, I want to fucking, like, I like doing print tees, but I want to make like fucking dope ass sweaters and shit. Now it sucks that I can't even just like print on a fucking sweater and they're just like, oh yeah, this works. Like, you know what I mean? Like I have to actually like find knit pieces and shit like that. So I need to delve into fabrics and making that shit, which is why I'm also trying to make pants at the moment. Like just like a homemade bullshit project, but I'm just trying to figure it out and experiment so I can figure out what the fuck works together, what I want to do, what clashes, what doesn't. And just make better pieces all together. The magazine itself, I want to keep bringing more people in. I want to keep bringing more bands. I want to fucking get this nigga's band. I'm trying to fucking get people like y'all, everybody. I just want to have like more stories, more interviews. I want more fucking interactions with people, like, and not just also in Houston, but also in other countries and shit. Because we're popping off in Houston, but there's also other shit everywhere else. Everybody else needs a voice, you know what I'm saying? There's kids probably somewhere else that feel like they got no other fucking way out. Like, I felt like in Laporte, I wasn't going to get out of fucking nowhere just because there was a lack of connections there. So, definitely trying to fucking possibly give that shit to other people if they can. Fucking, like, my homeboy Chase, like, this nigga's making a magazine and everything like that. Now, like, this nigga's about to give a whole nother voice to people who feel like they haven't been heard either, and that shit's fucking sick. So we need more of that everywhere, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that's what I'm trying to do with Kickback, really just take that shit everywhere, get people just feeling like they can be themselves and push that shit forward, and like that can be their message, just be you. You know what I mean? Because a lot of people don't want to be themselves; they want to be something else, and that's where shit gets fucked up.
Mm-hmm. So if you had to describe Kickback, how would you describe it?
Family.
Yeah,
because really that's what it is. Like, I want people to feel like they're coming into this life of fucking skateboarders. Like, that's what the magazine is really about, is like how skateboarding allowed me to meet dope ass people and come do great ass shit like this, and what these people also do, and why you should fucking care about these people, or why I care about these people. It's not just, hey, I made a magazine, look at me, look at these dope ass clothes. It's, nah, look at these fucking dope ass people and look at how dope you could fucking be too. You just gotta decide to take that leap of fucking faith. You feel me? So it's like really Like kickback to me is like family. That's why I don't like no weird shit at the parties. Like all that fucking like misogynistic, like booty grabbing, like I'm gonna be weird, fucking all that shit. Like niggas be doing to girls. I don't like that shit. So that's why I be keeping that weird shit. Like, I want that safe space. I want everybody to feel safe. Whenever people look at kickback, I want them to feel like, yo, like I'm part of kickback. That's what the fuck I want people to feel like. People don't even got to really be like knowing who the fuck I am, knowing who the fuck we are, but just the fact that they have a magazine or they read that shit, I want them to feel like they were there too.
Oh yeah.
You feel me? So yeah, kickback is family.
That's dope.
Thank you.
All right, so and then now with music, like, how far you want to go with this music stuff?
Dude, as far as I fucking can, bro. Honestly, like, I'm already like, as soon as we started making the first project, I was like, dude, I'm already over this shit. I want to start the next one. I want to make like a fucking pop album, kind of, sort of like pop R&B type shit. Like, I want to be able to like fucking sing. Like, I made a song called Love Palace. Like, and it was just like a bullshit ass song I made in like 15 minutes, but like just the way it went is something I want to keep pushing with, and I really liked where it went. And like my delivery on it was kind of like some Tame Impala inspired shit, but I definitely was like Rick James, you know what I mean?
Hell yeah.
And but I was like, hey baby, like yeah. So like I definitely want to do some extra shit and experiment some shit. I want to take this out as far as I can, bro, wherever the fuck I can. Definitely pushing my niggas, bro. Definitely trying to watch all my homies go up with this shit. Everybody, trying to work with everybody. Vice, Kairos, fucking Colt, Andy, bro, Rob, all of these niggas, Big P, everybody. I'm trying to work with everybody. Whoever the fuck, bro, we can get it. We all can get this shit, you know what I mean?
Hell yeah.
You feel me? And then...
Are you dropping any music videos with this album?
Yeah. Literally, supposed to be doing that like after I leave here. So.
For real?
Yeah, like working on it and everything. Yeah.
That's lit.
Yeah, thank you. We literally filmed teasers and shit last night, so yeah, that was sick.
Hell
yeah. Always working, baby. Yeah, bro.
All right, and then let's see. Okay, so vlogs.
Yeah.
So you put I was looking at some of the vlogs. I still got some to watch. So what's going on there? Are you just like shooting them just to like show like you and your homies just like having fun and shit? Like
the vlogs on my IGTV, yes. The vlogs on the website, those are Hunt's babies as well.
Okay.
Yeah, because Hunt literally stacked up so much footage. Once we also moved to Houston, like especially just because we always be doing some dumb shit. So like Hunt like feels like I've always been like, yo, this shit should be recorded, but Hunt was like, yo, I'm just gonna start recording this shit because I already feel like since the photographer, it's like the photographer's curse. I'm like not in any of my photos really, and it sucks because I'd be like, damn, this shit looks so sick. But Hunt was willing to be like, fuck it, I just won't be in some of the videos and like just start filming everything, bro. Like, and that's what's cool is like everybody's willing to help, bro. Like for the golf cart one, I mean not the golf cart, the sketch cart the one with the truck. Rob is also helping film that shit. You know what I mean?
Gotcha.
But Hunt is also editing that shit and color grading that shit and like figuring out the clip art for that shit and putting that hoe up on the website, making sure that shit is up on time. Literally me for like the vlogs on the website. Well, besides fuck. There's like two different ways to explain it. But like yeah, primarily Hunt's babies, and he goes hard with that shit and he loves that shit to death. And then there's like mine, which are like the skateboard influence ones, which are also from my IGTV, which is like one called Beach Day. Yeah, it's just like trying to explain like just really with no words. Also in some of these silent films, trying to explain with no words the fun time that I feel just being around my friends. So yeah, with that. And then also the one where it was called Behind the Kickback, where it was a photo shoot and I'm also making hot wings and it was Nick's baby sister's birthday. Yeah, I feel like that shit is something people also should see. Is like we aren't just, fucking skateboarding musicians all the time. Like we have families and shit. Like we like hanging out with people and doing normal shit too, you know what I mean? Like you know what I mean? Like we like Easter too, you know what I mean?
Hell yeah. Well, is there anything else that you want to talk about, man?
Not really. Fucking Yeah, dude, I think we actually hit all the bases, and I think I talked way too fucking much.
Nah, dude, this is fucking great. Any shout outs you want to do?
Definitely, bro. Shouts out to fucking the homies at DevWorks. Shouts out the dogs at fucking Frontier. Shouts out the dogs at fucking Decade. You know what I'm saying? We out here, baby. Shouts out. Oh, nigga, you know what's up? I stay prepared, baby. Shouts out the niggas at Friends Only. You know what I'm saying, bro? You know what I'm saying? We all sponsored up in this bitch. You know what I'm saying? Double ed, boy.
Bro, you gotta hook me up with some of
You know
that.
what I'm saying? Shit, you know what I'm saying?
Oh,
You know what I mean? Yeah, baby. Yeah.
you know how we be in this bitch. So we're also with everything you're shouting out, we're gonna have all of that in the description. You know, I'm gonna put up links so we could check out all the dope people that you're working with, everything going on. You know, thank you to anybody that's listening. You know,
Yeah.
this is Live in the Lab, and we're gonna continue to have fucking dope ass people like this boy right here.
Yeah.
And it's not just gonna be musicians. Like I want to talk to people like making merch, making
Yeah.
all that shit, because I think it's all super fucking important to this scene that we're creating out here.
Hell yeah, most
Bro,
definitely.
It's dope sitting down with you. Thank you, man.
Appreciate y'all. Y'all be safe.
I'm a silly motherfucker for fish face, and you know that there's none other. It's the Lord of the bummy. It's the Lord